The recent cases of Atul Subhash and Manav Sharma's deaths by suicide have highlighted a silent yet urgent crisis: the worsening mental health of men and the alarming rise in male suicide rates worldwide. The phrase "man up" has long been used to push resilience, but this very mindset is fueling the problem. A chilling example is the leaked WhatsApp chats between Manav's sister and his wife, where Manav's sister repeatedly asks Nikita, the wife, to ignore his cries for help. This underscores the need to break the silence and explore the numbers, causes, consequences, and solutions to this rising crisis. The stark reality at this point, what the numbers reveal. Globally, men are more than twice as likely to die by suicide than women, with their attempts resulting in more number of fatal outcomes, in fact 3 times more often. In 2021, the global suicide rate for men was 12.3 per 1 lakh compared to 5.9 for women. Now, in India, the NCRB data has revealed that on an average over the past 8 years, that is 2015 to 2022, nearly 1,01,180 men have died by suicide each year, compared to 43,314 women. Primary reason for suicide, regardless of gender, is family problems, accounting for 23.06% of suicides in India. Now, while the data doesn't specify what these problems within the family entail, marriage-related issues are the third most common cause, responsible for 3.28% of suicides among men and 9.66% among women. These aren't just numbers, they reflect a deep-rooted societal failure to address men's mental health. Now, why are men struggling? Societal expectations play a rather significant role here. Men are often pressured to suppress their emotions, leading to isolation and reluctance to seek help. Legal systems can exacerbate the issue. For instance, in countries like India, biased alimony laws can leave men emotionally and financially drained at the same time. Tragic cases like Manav Sharma's suicide highlight the urgent need for systemic change. Additionally, economic pressures, relationship breakdown, and the stigma around mental health in itself further compound the crisis. Impact is profound. Stigma surrounding mental health prevents men from seeking help, perpetuating a silence, and a deafening one at that, and followed by suffering, which is a reality that persists even in the year 2025. So where does the legal gap lie? Where are the protections? Several countries, which include Australia, South Korea, China, and even some states within the United States of America, have laws to protect citizens from harassment regardless of gender. In India, Section 86 of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, that is equivalent to Section 498A of the IPC, protects women from cruelty, which includes conduct that could drive them to suicide or grave injury. However, the legal system lacks comprehensive protections for men in similar situations.